What's up, guys? Welcome to week 110 of my keto transformation journey. 110 weeks already. Woo! But time flies when you're having fun. So thanks for clicking on today's video. I'm Jess and you're watching Keto Rewind. My channel is basically about my weight loss journey of how I lost over 130 pounds, the ups and downs that come with the weight loss journey, how I've overcome any setbacks, and how I'm getting to my goal weight. So, and I'm using a ketogenic lifestyle, intermittent fasting, some little other carnivore, low carb things along the way as well. So if that sounds something that is motivating or interesting to you, please consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on those notifications so you don't miss any videos. Today's video, we're gonna talk about the March monthly challenge. I know when I announced it back in the middle or the beginning of the month, I was like, we're gonna do spring cleaning, which basically means out with the old, in with the new, purging old habits, purging stuff that doesn't fit you anymore, and then bringing all the new in and just basically overhauling and focusing on getting your life organized, prioritized, and set to go. So, and it's gonna lead into the next monthly challenge, which I can't wait to announce. So I'll wait till the end of this month to announce it, but it's gonna go hand in hand. It's gonna be great. So, and also I'm going to touch on my week of eating, my week of keto after bouncing back from a vacation. So what do you say we hop into today's video? Okay, first things first, big thanks to Super Fats for sponsoring today's video. I am a big fan of Super Fats. They also are the same company as Keto Bars. So lots of great stuff will be coming on this channel. And you've probably seen me share the pancake mix a bunch of times on this channel. They by far have the best pancake mix out there. And this past weekend I even experimented making some other stuff using the mix. So stay tuned for all that. But I make a big batch of pancakes on the weekends and I'll have them throughout the week. And I especially give them to my kids in the morning for school. It's a great way to have pancakes without all the guilt and sugar. So they are kid approved as well. So anyways, I absolutely love the pancake mix. I love the brownie mix. And I love their products. So the promo today is buy a baking mix like pancake or brownie and get a second baking mix at 50% off and free shipping. So use the coupon code down below in that link. And I think you have to add at least 2 in your cart for the coupon code to like show up. So just FYI there. But anyways, big thanks to Super Fats. Okay, so we have lots of fun stuff today. Let's talk about my spring cleaning part of the monthly challenge first, and then I'll meet you right back here for part 2, and that'll be how did I do with my weight this week? How did I bounce back? And that kind of stuff. So, and if you've noticed, I could finally put my bangs that I cut in October. I had a 15 minutes of like crazy and decided to cut bangs. Not a good look. They looked cute for like a week. Then if you have curly hair and you work out and sweat a lot and you have wet on your forehead, with the curls. So it has taken me so long to grow those bangs back out enough to fit behind the ear. So yay! Never again am I gonna cut bangs. Leave the haircuts to the professionals. So anyways, let's get into today's video. Okay, so one of the cool things about the spring cleaning project that we are doing on this channel for the month of March, basically the whole theme is purge, clean, reorganize, just out with the old, in with the new, and create environment so that it is a productive environment for your workout journey, for your weight loss journey. So one of the things that I did was that, I went through my closet, but I had a bigger project in mind that was really gonna be a game changer. Now, I'll back it up a little bit. I have been wanting to film workout videos at the gym for you guys, but I have a problem with filming other people. I don't like other people in my videos without their consent, and it gets weird, and then people start staring at you, and it's just not my cup of tea. So, but the sad thing is we didn't really have a space in our house for a home gym. So I'm scrolling through Facebook one night real late, and I came across a wall rack, which is basically a weight bench system that folds up and out of the way onto the wall. So our garage is, even though it's a 3-car garage, it is very awkwardly laid out, very, very poorly laid out. So it makes very unusable space. So, but when I saw this wall rack, I'm like, I can still put my car in the garage and I can still have a home gym, and then that means I can film videos for my channel, workout videos. And then that'll be very beneficial to everybody. So anyways, we went ahead and ordered that up, and it's here. Parts of the wall rack has arrived already. So I'm really excited about this project, but it's a real big project because that means to get this set up to fit in the garage where we can still have our cars in the garage, it's gonna be a huge cleaning project and reorganization, and then the end goal being a home gym with cars in the garage and organized. So anyways, we'll walk out to the garage and I'll show you what we're talking about. Okay, so we're walking out through the hallway that goes to my garage. First off, we have lots of ambitious shelving here to the right. Folding table, boots from Snowmageddon that still have not found their way back into the closet. But here's what we're working with. The problem in my garage is we have fridge and freezers, and that's because we like to buy stuff in bulk. We're foodies. But the next problem is 2 water heaters right in the middle of the garage. Then you have bikes. Speaking of more bikes for my husband. And then at the same time, I like to use garages for cars. That's the whole point of a garage. So anyway, so this wall over here was pretty much not gonna happen. We have all of our tools and fridge and freezer, water heater. So that cuts off this entire area. So going over on this side, here's another problem. Kids stuff. We have softball bags, we have roller skates, we have scooters, we have tennis rackets. That's a big mess. The floor is rubber, so we've been trying to get this set up for a while. And here is part 1 of the wall rack. These are rubber weights, and it's an Olympic-sized bar. So that's part of the wall rack system that has come already. Now we have my husband's bike trainer, which the bike is not on the trainer right now, but he works from home, so he does his work on this is like a computer desk for a bike, and he's watching his program when riding the bike. So that's there. Then that cuts off all of this area. So in front of the car where the wall rack, when we purchased the wall rack, it was supposed to go right above there, because in the front of my car, I have 4 inches. I think it was about 8 inches of how much room I have. So there's plenty of room to put the wall rack. But the problem is they put an electrical panel right where I was gonna put the wall rack. So after this, we realized this after we purchased it. So it's like, darn it, so now where are we gonna put it? So it can't go in front of the car, but we still have lots of room that we could reorganize with. And you cue to the other side of the garage. That corner is now gonna be where the wall rack goes. So can't put it here because it's a massive window in the middle of the garage wall. And then you've got to be able to get in the car, so that wall's out. So what we're gonna do is take all of that crap and reorganize it. So some of it's gonna go up. We have 10-foot ceilings in the garage, or 11-foot, I don't know, they're really tall. So we have spots above the garage door rack that we can utilize, and for the whole garage. So that's basically in a nutshell what's going on here. But the wall rack is gonna go over there, and there'll be plenty of room to make this entire corner a home gym. So our project coming up now is to reorganize and put that all in a much more organized fashion in the garage. So utilizing other space in the walls. And then we're gonna get more of this rubber flooring. It's pretty cool because you can drop weights and stuff on it. And that's just an extra piece on the top there, but we have it so that the cars are on the concrete pad, and then we have this area where we can work out. So I've got my slam ball, kettlebells, another slam ball, so all of that stuff, so it doesn't damage the floor. So that's our garage project, but it doesn't stop there. So next thing, I'm gonna flip the camera around. If you're like us, your bushes, and you lived in Texas or somewhere where you had Snowmageddon, your bushes all died. Cue the bushes. There they all are. We had to rip them all out this weekend. And so these are all those Indian hawthorns that were not meant for -2, -5 degrees. So they are all gone. They used to be in that wall right there. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get more boxwoods, because those go down to like -40. So we're gonna do boxwoods here. So that means we've just been trying to do this project for a while, and now we are forced to do it. So we're gonna have a border installed here with the same limestone that the rock is on the house, and make it match on each side. So it'll just clean it up and make it nice, new mulch. And then we also are running new landscape lighting. So that is a whole nother project at the same time. So when we say spring cleaning, out with the old, in with the new, these projects get you busy, they get you outside, they get you healthy, because for one, I'm putting a gym in. That's going to be something that's going to really come in handy for this channel. And a lot of people are unsure of what to do, like gym basics, and I'm going to teach you all of that. We're not going to do some like bodybuilding thing. We're just going to enjoy having a home gym and these exercises you can do at home. So anyways, that's the projects going on. These will hopefully be done by the end of the month, and then we're going to start the next challenge. So anyways, let's talk about the week I had and everything, all of that jazz. So let's go back upstairs. Okay, so my week. I am sad to report my parents have taken the journey to head back to New Hampshire. So they are taking their motorhome and car and just going nice and slow and moseying back up to the lake. So you won't see them on my channel again until midsummer, but it's bittersweet. It's kind of like I'm using this little window between now and summer to get a lot of stuff done. So it's kind of like I'm going to be very focused, like laser focused for the next like 3 months. At the same time, I miss my parents, my kids miss my parents, and we are going to miss our family time and having somebody so close by. But it does give me the opportunity to get this journey finished. I want to show up and surprise my parents at a goal weight in the summer when I get to see them again. So, and I need you guys to help me get there. So overall for the week, we had lots of fun throughout the week. I bounced right back when I came back from vacation. I went right back to strict keto and logging my macros and all of that stuff, and I had a ridiculously good week. So when you go on a vacation, it's not unusual to gain a couple pounds. You don't eat that way every time. And for those of you that said, go have the vacation, enjoy your time, thank you for that support. That's the part that's really awesome about this channel. For all the haters that had a fit that I had fun on vacation, you're what's wrong in the world. So anyways, I had a great vacation. I don't have any regrets, but that means when you come back from vacation, you do need to snap out of it, get back to business, get back to the norm, which my new norm is a ketogenic lifestyle. Before, I would take a vacation and then kind of stay in vacation mode and keep eating that way, and that's why the diets never worked. So the new me takes the vacation, enjoys herself, and then comes back and gets right back on the wagon. It gets back to the new normal. So I had a fantastic week. It took a couple of days to get my body working through all of that, the bad stuff, I should say, the inflammation, and then getting yourself back into that fat burning mode. But overall, it feels so good to eat well again. And that's something that's like, you don't recognize that feeling until you have been on a weight loss journey and you know how good you can feel. And you know how you don't feel. It's fun to eat all those foods, but it also doesn't feel good on your body to eat those foods. So when you can drastically see the difference between how your body is and how good you feel eating well and eating keto, eating low carb, you can really see the difference. It's night and day. So I hopped on the scale expecting to be around where I was prior to vacation, and I put on more weight than I thought I did. Because I have lost a ton of weight last week, but I never got on the scale because I didn't want to see the number and, whatever. It didn't matter anyways. So I wish I kind of did weigh myself, because I weighed myself this morning and I'm 209. So that means I have 30 pounds left until I get to my goal. It sucks because I was 1 pound away from my goal back in October, but it is what it is. And that's the thing I want to share on this channel. The channel is not about how fast you get to your goal weight. This channel is about living with this lifestyle, living with losing weight, living and creating a new norm. That's the stuff I want to share. I don't share my failures on this channel just to get likes or views or hate. I share them because if you're watching this and you want to take the most of it, my failures are something you can learn from. I'm teaching you what didn't work for me. You know, so if you're in that similar situation, you can take that same piece of advice and say, well, it's okay to overdo it on your vacation, but you kind of need to rein it in a little bit because it can get crazy, you know, like, or, okay, well, you can't be not focused and all this time and expect to lose weight. So take these things that I share with you, apply them to your journey if you can, and learn from them. You know, like I'm making the mistakes publicly for you, you learn from them. You know, they're not necessarily mistakes, but it's lessons and it's stuff that we all need to talk about. You know, it's part of the journey, and it makes it so much less overwhelming. If I feel like it's less overwhelming to you if I share you what I'm going through. So if it happens to you, you don't panic, you don't derail, you don't just throw your hands up. You know, like I'm sharing these faults for a reason, and it's to help you to learn from me on what not to do, what to do, what worked for me, what didn't work for you. So that's like where I feel like I'm good at, and I'm not afraid of sharing the gains. You know, I remember the first time I ever shared on this channel, I had a weight gain. I was like, you know, like hyperventilating, like no one's gonna want to watch me anymore. I gained a pound, you know, whatever it is. But through this journey, it's not that I'm comfortable with gaining weight, but I know how to lose it so well. I don't stress so much about it. So I know how to rein it back in. I know how to hop back on the keto lifestyle. Like I know how to snap out of it, and that took practice. That took a lot of failures to get where I'm at. So, and if it helps just one person, my job here is done, you know? So, and then also when I have a victory, a huge, great week, I want to share that with you. This is what I did, you know, and that's where I feel like this channel is just awesome. So anyways, for the past week, hopped right back on it. I logged in a ton of miles. I'll put my screenshot here. I lost count. I did a lot of walking last week. It's just a great way to get you going again. I love to move my body. So I highly suggest you find an activity that you love. But I lost a lot, and my clothes feel a lot better than they did last week. So it doesn't matter at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. But I am, as of today, 209 pounds. So yes, vacations do put you back, but you can come back from them and you just keep going. So I have basically 30 pounds left until I hit my goal weight. My goal weight is 179 pounds. If you are new to this channel, I started off at 309 pounds. I got down to 180 pounds. And then just all hell broke. You'll have to go back and look at those videos. Starting in like the end of October, I started a renovation project, and then the holidays, and I've just been off course for a while. So I recently took a vacation. It snapped me out of it, and I'm refocused, and I am like more energized and pumped than ever to get these last 30 pounds off. So in the next month or two, there's gonna be way more content coming on this channel. Obviously, with my parents gone, the house is quieter during the day. My kids are in school. Obviously my husband's working. I have a lot more time all of a sudden, and I have a lot more quiet in my house, so I can film a lot more, and I am excited about that because I feel like the months that I film a lot, I am owning the challenge. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on my game, and we're all going to benefit from this. So lots of videos coming, and I will discuss the April monthly challenge probably the end of this week, but because I'm preparing for it now and all that. So my goals for this week, I'm going to still keep doing keto. I'm going to track my macros. I'm going to hit my protein, and I'm going to get my projects done outside the garage and the front yard bushes done, and this way I have a good start to kick off the next challenge with. It's going to be great. So I will see you at the next video, and I'm Jess. You're watching Keto Rewind. Bye-bye!